Welcome to your Carl Park Arena for under 16 AAA Whitecaps versus the Whitby WhiteCaps. Your starting goaltenders, Groneveld will be in goal for Whitby, and Owen Curran will be in goal for your North Shore Whitecaps, trying to get back in the win column after dropping a 2-0 decision yesterday afternoon in York Simcoe. And they started with a line of Jackman, Davidson, and Farmer. That coming around the boards, kept in there from the line by Braden Davidson. Patrick Farmer with the loose puck. The Whitecaps have first possession. Jackman taking up that puck, trying to throw it up in front for Farmer. That got picked off for Davidson, tried to get it back to the line. Tip pass blown. Zach Naish coming back in his own end. Naish put pressure on there by Chapman. Patrick Farmer's pass is picked off there by Wong. And it hit a stick and went up in the air. Bluin picks that up from behind his own net. Elliot Bluin gets it over here for Farmer, trying to get that out of their own end. Farmer getting up here with Kadikalo to try and get it in. That's coming up over the line. And that's going to get backhanded deep back in behind the net. From their feet, that's going to be Will and Morris getting over here to the side. Morris again is trying to get that loose puck here from center. Backhanded back in behind the Whitecaps end. Seth Sparks is going to have Bartlett on him. There's a hit in behind the goal. There's a lead pass. It's up in the air. 3 Whitecaps are in with Morris. Shot on net. There's the first save. Caught out of the air by Groneveld. Faceoff now is off to the left of the Whitby end to be taken by Blake DeBow. And behind him was Morris to try and get to the loose puck. But it's scooped up by Whitby. Knocked down here by Sparks at center ice. Seth Sparks alert there with Owen Dobbs. Fired in there by Pomeroy. In behind the net, it rings around the boards where Michael Drew's right there. DeBoo's trying to help him out in the left corner. Coming free here for the Whitecaps as they get that puck from Owen Dobbs. He had pressure on him there by Lennox. Pushed over here to the side. This is going to be a chance for Owen Dobbs or Sparks to get that out. He got it past Hinsel down the ice, and we'll get our first stoppage for icing. On the icing call comes back into the Whitecaps end off to the right. Big defensive win there by Blake DeBoo. Lead pass is up there for Owen Dobbs, who tries to make his way through and couldn't split through the defense. That leads to Whitby up through center. DeBoo knocked that down though. Blake DeBoo now brings it in. Drop pass shot on net for Morris, and that gets stopped there with ease by Groneveld. Faceoff is coming off to the right of the Whitby end now. They're going to win that draw right off of it, and that's a shot on net to be kicked off to the left by Groneveld. And then a rebound is an easier save as he's able to scoop it up and take another face-off. Ethan Jackman now to take the draw. It's right off there. Mason Gallinero went after it as well. Zach Naish kept that in. Ray on net. Block it off to the right by Groneveld into the netting out of play. Face-off is off to the left of the Whitby end now. Trying to win this draw. Patrick Farmer going after it, trying to keep that in. Swept off the stick there from center. Gallinero gets it, dumped right back in. A hopper that goes right into Groneveld, who steers it off for his defense. That hit Farmer in the back, but here comes Whitby the other way. That's going to get swept down the ice, though, behind the net, and it goes for icing. Braden Davidson now to take this draw. Or Jackman three win it cleanly. Naish down low for Jackman, trying to get free in behind the Wildcats net. Big hit in behind the goal. Went for another one, that missed. Goes back in behind the net for Elliot Bluin. Bluin put it around the corner against Farmer, now picked up here by Whitby in their own end. That late pass for Lennox out of his reach. Rolls in wide, down the ice for icing. Now Morris will take this draw on the offensive end, wins it cleanly. Seth Sparks, shot to the net, gets blocked. Chance now to pick this up here for Max Hutchings. Morris went in there to help him as well. Here comes Kadikalo over there to the side, but it's going to be Whitby trying to get it out. Skips over a couple of sticks, and here comes a chance for Whitby to dump it in on a backhand. It's an easy roll and save to the blue paint for Curran, who holds on to it. Face-off is off to the right of the goal now. Will and Morris is going to get knocked out of the draw. That'll be a chance now for Hutchings to take that draw. Scramble one, back to the line for Marcoux. Marcoux a shot, no tip in front. Kept in here from the line. There's one right to the front of the goal, and that had a wide open net written all over it, but Strzałczuk couldn't get a stick on it. Strzałczuk is digging away at it here with some help to try and get it free by Medor. Picked up here by the Whitecaps through their own end. Here comes a chance for Max Hutchings to show off some speed. And he can't get one to the front of the net though. Taken away here by Whitby. Trying to get around Adam Kadikalo into the neutral zone is Marcoux. He's going to lose it. Turnover. Shot. Good block there by Sterling though. He got a stick in the lane. Behind the net goes Josh Goodwin now. Goodwin backhanded out. High off the glass and through center. Owen Dobbs putting pressure on his man. Here's Bartlett with a tip in to the Whitecaps end. First one on the puck was Wong and Olden. As they're digging at the puck, the Whitecaps get it though, and they'll start this from their own zone. Overskating it almost there was Morse, but he got a second opportunity at it, and now sets up Josh Goodwin's shot wide. Coming around the boards there was Morse to try and set up Owen Dobbs there at the side of the net. Zach Nash picks us up. Over here for Josh Goodwin from center. And still nothing here from the Iroquois Park Arena. 5 minutes here into the game. Morse away from the defender, sets it up in front for Blake DeBow out of his reach, but DeBow gets that back again. Blake DeBow tried to get it back to the line for Bluin, but it was broken up. Trying to get this from behind the goal there was Whitby. As they put it around the boards, Elliot Bluin was able to keep it in, a big hit there at the side, as that one's going wide of the net. Trying to keep this alive here again. Blake DeBow could have knocked that down on the clearing attempt. Josh Morse with it now. Dropping it back here for Nash. As they move it around well, Bluin will dump it up. It's right here at center as Blake DeBow went for the hit at the Whitby bench. Tipped into the zone deep by Chapman behind the net. Zach Nash on that. On his backhand. Gets it over here for Davidson, who puts it over here to the other side as they look for an open lane. Jackman tried to tip the boards for Farmer. Here's Zach Nash. Nash from his own end with a pass. It's in the feet of Farmer, but he gets it over here to the side. And that leads to Farmer again. Patrick Farmer's in, but he can't set one up at the side. Big hit by Jackman in the left corner as they try and cause a turnover. Jackman is going to cause that turnover and look up in front. He's stopped there by Groneveld's stick. There's another shot to the net. Jackman back to the blue line again. Kept in by Sparks. Here comes a chance. Out of the reach of Patrick Farmer though. Still up in the air. Farmer trying to get it, but he can't get one to the front of the net. Taken away here by the Whitecaps. Braden Davidson off in that left corner. He's going to get some help to try and dig the puck free. Whitby trying to get a whistle after being hemmed in their own zone here for the last couple of seconds, minutes, as the Whitecaps are looking to strike here first. Some good offensive zone time here. There's a shot kicked off to the left with the left pad of Groneveld. Turnaround shot that hit his man in front, and Groneveld says, the heck with this, I'm covering this up and getting a whistle. Morris wins that cleanly back for Goodwin. Quick shot off the draw. Didn't make it through. Max Hutchings was in there as well to try and get to that loose puck. Knocked down by Goodwin over here at the side. This is going to be Ethan Sterling at it. Drops it back here for Josh Goodwin. Over the boards, they can't get that in. Goodwin from his own zone now finds Sterling. That lead pass to try and get this through their own end. Max Hutchings went for the hit there at the side. Goodwin gets it. There's a pass for Mason Gallinaro through his own end. Gallinaro through center, now brings it in. Shot! That might have caught a tip there of the glove hand of Groneveld, but here comes Whitby back up the other way. Brought in with a pass. Big hit though by Gallinaro as he took down Bartlett. It goes behind the net. Looking for some lane. There's a nice spin move off by Elliot Bluin here for Max Hutchings. They'll dump it away through center ice. Knocked down from center, and here comes a chance to dump it in for Hensel as he puts it in behind the Whitecaps net. Elliot Bluin looking to move this up. Blake DeBow takes that pass. DeBow tries to make his way through, and he got rubbed out on the wall and couldn't do anything with the puck. Kept in here by Seth Sparks at the line. Sparks' shot is going to go wide. From behind, that's Hensel picking that up. looking for a lane. He'll get it up through center over everybody down the ice for icing. Face off now is off to the right of the Whitby end. Blake DeBow to win that draw, but Whitby are able to get their sticks in there and get that win. Knocked down by Seth Sparks at the line. It goes back in behind the net, and it did come out over the line, so that will be offside. DeBow to take this draw just outside of the Whitby line, wins it cleanly. Back for Sparks. He'll go to the other side for Michael Drew, who dumps that in. Back in behind the Whitby net. Try to get it there for Sparks at the line to get a shot through, but couldn't get it back there in time. Still a battle over here, and now it comes free and cleared out. Michael Drew with that loose puck. He gets it over there for Morse. Here's Blake DeBow with Owen Dobbs. DeBow, shot! That got stopped by Grunewald, and they'll hold it on for another face-off. Face-off now is off to the right of the Whitby end. It gets one back to the line. Pushed off to the side from behind, and a big hit there by Jackman as he took his man down, and it comes around the side. It's up in the air here. Here comes a chance for Strzelchuk to get it. Strzelchuk gets taken down there by Sterling and behind the net. Now scooped up here by the Whitecaps, Jackman. Jackman from his own end now starts it in. With a couple men to beat, he drops it off. There's a shot to the net, and can't get tipped in there by Farmer at the side. From the left end now. Coming around the boards, Josh Goodwin kept it in. Tried to set up Jackman for a shot. Whitby get it, send it past Goodwin down the ice, and that goes for icing. Jackman now to take the offensive draw. It gets won by Whitby, put around. Here comes a chance to move it out with a flip. Up through center, tipped into the zone, and it's in offside, and a late hit by Farmer on Wong. Face-off is won. Jackman can't get to that loose puck at OB. Whitby getting it out of their own end. Here comes a chance now for Patrick Farmer. Farmer just skates it back in his own zone now and has control. Drop for Zach Nash. Nash's pass over here to the side. Davidson for Farmer now. Braden for Jackman. Can't get it as it was in his feet. Here comes a chance now. Dumped right in there. Jackman went for the hit on Olden after he dumped it in. Like he got up through center for Jackman to try and kick it to himself. He does. Drop off for Farmer. That shot goes high and wide though. Coming around the boards. Trying to keep it alive here at the right side. It goes behind the net. They went for the hit, but Whitby will steal it away. That goes down the ice. Past Curran. Here's Michael Drew now. Drew to drop it off for Seth Sparks as he tries to find an open lane. It goes over Hutchings down the ice for icing. Pomeroy now to take the draw. Sparks trying to get it. Got it to Michael Drew. Drew tried to get it out and could not do it. Over here at the side now. It's behind the net. This is Lennox trying to make his way in. Noah Lennox has it behind the net. Trying to get around the defender. Post past Pomeroy. This is a chance now. Big hit there against Hutchings here in front of us. Hutchings tried to get some help with Waylon Morris. Goes behind the Whitecaps net to be picked up by Michael Drew. Over here to the side for Sparks as they started in. Hutchings for Waylon Morris. They tried to get Adam Kadiklo there at center and could not get him. Now they get a chance now. Hutchings couldn't go with the puck as he tried to poke it past that last defender. That lead pass is rolling in on net. It's going to get stopped there by Grunewald and steered off to his left. From their own end with a pass for Bartlett, they bring it up. Trying to get through. Poke past Strzelchuk down the ice and into the corner. Here comes Sterling after it. He'll get around the defender. Not getting after that loose puck behind the goal. So now a chance to try and make it through against Bartlett and not going to get there. Over here for Josh Goodwin. Goodwin on his backhand. Got it from Max Hutchings. And they get it out. Blake DeBow trying to win the race, but he'll get pushed off to the side into the left corner. Big collision in behind the net. Trying to get loose puck. Almost 2 minutes left to go here of a scoreless first period at the Iroquois Park Arena. And Whitby for this under-16 AAA game between the North Shore Whitecaps and the Whitby Wildcats as that rolls in to the Whitby goalie Grunewald, who holds on. Blake DeBow now to take this draw. It's in the feet, trying to find it. Scooped up there by Whitby. Going over Nash, back to the corner. Zach Niche almost overskated that. Olden will pick this up. Olden goes back to the line, but it's going to be back turned over there to the Whitecaps. Blake DeBow. DeBow's pass is from Mason Gallinaro coming in the zone. Gallinaro sets it up in front, but nobody there to get the pass. Blake DeBow with it there. At center now, Niche has control of it. They're looking to find an open lane with Elliot Bluin. It's up in the air there on that dump in. Bluin takes a hit there at the side by Medor as he tried to get it in behind the net. This will be a chance here to try and get it out for Gallinaro, and it'll go down the ice, and that'll go for icing. Faceoff is off to the left of Owen Curran behind the net. Wentz Sparks. Sparks for Farmer now. Sparks to the side. He finds Michael Drew. Drew tries to make it in on his own. Dumps it into the offensive end and behind the net. Big hit there by Farmer in behind the goal as they try and get it. That is Farmer over there to try and get to that loose puck. Chipped off the boards against Braden Davidson, trying to get it over here at the side. Davidson was digging away at it to try and get it there for Jackman. 50 seconds left to go here in a scoreless first. Dumped in there by Chapman off to the corner. In behind the Whitecaps net. In behind the goal. They'll steer it away from Pomeroy. And look for that stretch pass through center for Farmer. Broken up and sent back in behind the net. From behind the goal goes Sparks. He'll put it behind the net. That's Michael Drew to come after this loose puck. Getting hooked up off the boards by Sparks. And that also went past Farmer down the ice. No icing. Scooped up there by Whitby as they started in. Here comes a chance. Farmer's waiting in front, but they can't get a pass there to him. Cadicolo was hooked up, and I was almost about to say a scoreless period and no penalties, but one is coming here, and it's going to go to Whitby. Face-off will come off to the right with 10 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Whitecaps can't score. They'll get a minute and 50 on a power play in the second period. Waylon Morris is digging away at it. That is going to end our scoreless period number 1. We go to the second period. The Whitecaps will start it off with a minute and 50-second power play. Face-off at center, and we start period number 2. Here comes a chance to dump it in for good play there by Sparks. But then he almost turned it over to Chapman, got the puck back. Mason Gallinaro takes a pass and walks in. Gallinaro from the side. Fires it over here. Sparks is going to keep it in here for the Whitecaps, but now poked away. From their own end now is Mason Gallinaro, here from his own zone. Dumped up into the feet of Morse. Now Gallinaro gets it. Gallinaro shot. That missed the right pad there of Groneveld. Michael Drew now taking the spot at forward. Back to the line for Ethan Sterling. Back for Drew. Back for Sterling out of his reach. But behind him was Mason Gallinaro behind the net. Back to the line for Gallinaro. Gallinaro for Braden Davidson not shooting. Gallinaro shot! Blocked it away there by Groneveld into the netting and out of the rink. Face-off is off to the right of the Whitby end and one cleanly back for Zach Niche. Here comes a shot to the net. Stopped by Groneveld. It's up in the air. From behind the net, Blake DeBow getting some help with Max Hutchings to try and get it out, along with Jackman to try and dig it out from a few feet. Walking out there was Blake DeBow. Max Hutchings out! Shot blocked away there by Groneveld. From behind the net, there were Max Hutchings and Blake DeBow. Cleared out there by Olden. 25 seconds left on the power play. Adam Cadicolo takes this from behind his own net. Michael Drew has that now. Drew with a pass there to the side for DeBow. He'll find Jackman at the other side, but it hopped over his stick. This was going to be offside to the Whitecaps. 6 seconds left to go on this penalty to Whitby. Looks like they're going to kill off the first power play of the game. Josh Morse with that loose puck. Tried to make it in. That would have been offside with Waylon Morris ahead of him. Backhand and behind the net went Fleming. Penalty's now over, but big play there by Morris to take his man off the puck. Josh Morris tried to cause the turnover. Morris came in there for another hit. This will get kept in here by Elliot Bluin at the line. No, it hopped over his stick. Zalchuk tries to make his way through, and that's not going to work. Owen Dobbs was tangled up and couldn't get it out of his own end. So it goes back in behind the net. Stays in the Whitecap zone and goes behind the goal for blue one. He can't get it. Visco's coming in here. Visco shot. Stopped it by Owen Curran. Still loose there from the side. In a scramble area. Trying to get it out. There's another shot that got steered off to the right by Curran. Morse. Try to get it up. Knocked down by Fleming in his own end. Getting it over there for Bartlett. He can't make his way through, and this will get cleared away through center ice. Scooped up here by Visco. Visco with a hard pass. Out of the reach. Skipping past everybody. Back to the Whitecaps end where Elliot Bluin had it. Looking to get this loose puck here was Mador, and he loses it. Up comes Elliot Bluin, trying to split through and can't do it. Mador comes back. He's getting up here with Bartlett. Mador, shot, stop there. Bartlett rebound, hopping over his stick at the side. Noah Lennox now to get that puck and puts it around the boards behind the goal. It's a chance now for the Whitecaps to try and get out. Josh Goodwin coming after that loose puck behind the goal. It comes around there for Patrick Farmer. It's a turnover to the Whitby. There's a shot and an easy save as they hit a stick and just rolled into Curran for a face-off. Face-off is off now to the right of the Whitecaps end. Skating with it from his own zone comes Braden Davidson, who dumped it in. Behind the net went Groneveld to play that. It's from behind the goal. Here comes a chance now to try and get it. Send some feet there against Braden Davidson, but it gets cleared away. And Michael Drew knocked it down. Here comes Ethan Sterling from his own zone. Sterling brings it in. Offside. Jackman to take this draw here in front of us. He'll take it against Pomeroy and dump it in. And behind the net went Marcoux. Try to get a pass there for Hunnick. And he's not going to get there. Hunnick gets hit there by Jackman as he comes into the picture. Dumping this right on goal. Groneveld makes the easy stop and drops it for Marcoux behind his own net. Marcoux will flip this at the Whitecaps bench, and now it tries to be brought in here by Bartlett. His pass is for Hunnick, who brings us in. Hunnick looks in front for Bartlett on the pass, and it's taken away there by the Whitecaps. Patrick Farmer trying to get here first. Knows a little bit about Whitby. He played here for a little bit. That goes behind the net. Here comes Hunnick with a pass here through center. Trying to get through there with Pomeroy as both them collide. Trying to get this out of their own end was Adam Cadicolo. Here comes a chance to try and make it through. Pomeroy just dumps this back in behind the Whitecaps end. Trying to get it up there for Braden Davidson. On his backhand, he'll clear that away. It's going to roll. Not enough for icing. Henzo will have to get it. Henzo retrieves it and now gets it up. Passes out of the reach of Mador. Down the ice for icing. Blake DeBow now to take this draw. Trying to get after that loose puck there against Max Hutchings. That's flipped up into the Whitby bench and out of play. Faceoff gets one there by Whitby in their own end. Backhanded away there by Visco. From his own end. Here comes a chance now. Skating with it through center. Lead passes over the stick of Waylon Morris, and back in the zone comes Visco. Harder on the boards to try and get it up. Owen Dobbs picked it off there at the line from behind the net. Big in behind the goal. Trying to dig after that loose puck. Josh Morris back to the line for Josh Goodwin. Here comes a chance now for Owen Dobbs. Sets up Waylon Morris. Back for Sterling again, but his shot is going to go off to the corner. Morse tried to set it up in front. Backhand is stopped there by Groneveld. And no rebound in front. Now it's going to be Waylon Morris to take this draw, wins it cleanly. Sparks is trying to knock it down there at the line, but could not do it. Chapman's getting up here with Olden, but it's a turnover there. Couldn't get it there at the line. There's Josh Morris going behind the net, goes Seth Sparks. Sparks from behind his own net, he tried to get it. That gets sent right back off to the corner. This will get scooped up here by Whitby, put around the boards. Olden gets hit there at the side by Morse. Chapman trying to win this race there in the corner behind the net. Whitecaps with a chance to clear it out of their own end, and this is still over here at the side as they try and dig it out. Olden is over there as well to try and get to it. Coming over here to the side. Out, and Oka kept him by Marcoux. Now Seth Sparks gets the chance. Getting it over here to the side. Lead pass was in the feet, but now kicked to his stick by Owen Dobbs. Dobbs. Big hit there by Marcoux as he met Dobbs. Dobbs gets back to his feet. Here comes a chance to flip this in by Oldman. It's right in shot. Nice stop there by Owen Curran. One of his tougher saves as he makes that glove hand stop. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the Whitecaps end. Trying to win that draw over there was Elliot Bluen. Try to get it up there for Max Hutchings, but it's in some feet area. Zach Nash to come after that with a lead pass. Here comes Max Hutchings now. Hutchings tried to put it in behind the goal now. Adam Cadicolo tried to take his man off the puck. It's over here at the side. Farmer went for the hit. 3 coming back here for Whitby. Bartlett takes a hit, but makes the play to dump it in. Elliot Bluen scoops that up. Harder on the boards by Bluen. This will go down for icing. Face-off is off to the right of the Whitecaps end. Shot got knocked down. Here comes Patrick Farmer now. Farmer up over the line. Trying to get through. Coming over here to the side. It's a chance now to skate with it. Up here for Medor. Josh Goodwin tried to knock that down here from his own end. It's up in the air. Here comes the chance. All the way in. Here comes Nolan Dobbs. Scores! Dobbs goes high up and over the glove hand of Groneveld on a turnover. And the Whitecaps have broken the ice. It's 1-0. Face off here from center to be taken by Jackman. Gets one there for Ethan Sterling, who dumped it in. In behind the net goes Marcoux. He's not going to get there in time. Jackman trying to go for the hit there in the corner. Blake DeBow went for the hit as well. Here comes a chance to skate after it. Brought in. Shot on net. Easy stop there. But it's still loose at the side. Curran couldn't control his own rebound there. But it got swept away. It's in that left corner to try and get it back to the line for Olden. From in behind the net, skating away with it is Ethan Jackman through center ice. He'll get taken down there by Oldman and then taken into his own bench area as we get a stoppage in play. Pomeroy now to take this draw here for Whitby. Wins it cleanly, getting it back here for Hensel. Hensel off the boards. That comes up here for Hunnick, who dumps that in. It's going to skip off the back of the net. 6 minutes exactly left to go here in our second period. Our lone goal scorer happened moments ago by Owen Dobbs on a breakaway with a nice shot over the glove hand of Groneveld, taking advantage of a turnover. Mason Gallinaro knocked down here from center here by a chance for Hensel. Hensel tried to get around Sparks, and Sparks wasn't having that. Made sure he blocked him off. Hunnick was in there to try and dig it out as well. Here comes a chance. Backline for Hensel. Shot. As Chapman tried to get a stick on it for a redirection, could not. Braden Davidson trying to get strong on a stick to get it out. Got some help there and got swept away through center by Waylon Morris. Off the boards against Michael Drew. It comes off to the corner. This is going to be a chance here. Nice spin move there by Pomeroy in behind the net. Now he's got Seth Sparks all over him. It's in behind the net and a big battle in behind that goal. And Seth Sparks is the one who's going to come away with it. Over here to the side, Adam Cadicolo tried his best to tip it up there for Waylon Morris, but it went over his stick, and here comes Marcoux around the boards as they try and take advantage of a Whitecaps change. Lead passes through center. Here comes a chance for Pomeroy. Pomeroy, shot! Easy stop there, and held on to by Curran. Face-off was off to the left of the Whitecaps end. Here comes a chance. Josh Morse getting up to it with Max Hutchings. Morse, shot, scores! Perfect shot by Josh Morse. Once again, a high one up and over Groneveld's shoulder to make it a 2-0 Whitecaps lead. Patrick Farmer now to take this draw from center. That goal coming at 10:22 here of the second period. Giving the Whitecaps some insurance now. 2-0 big hit there by Farmer. Knocked down here by Hensel, who puts it back in. Skipping off here to the corner behind the net. Elliot Bluen is going to meet his man behind the goal. It comes around to the side. It's in that right corner to try and dig it out, as Medor was over there to try and dig it out for Whitby, but White Sweaters could take it away for Josh Morse. Morse is over here to the side, brought in. This will be an opportunity as that goes behind the net. Josh Morse. Max Hutchins was taken down in the crease area. Here comes Noah Lennox. Off the boards here from Whitby for Olden. Olden trying to get through. He pokes it all the way to himself. Can't throw it up in front. Olden tried to get a stick on that. Here comes a chance now. Brought up by Patrick Farmer. And Farmer will dump that in behind the net. Fleming tried to put this around the boards on the backhand. Now setting up Wong with a pass from Bartlett. Can't get through. Over here at the side. Trying to dump it in there with Owen Dobbs and Jackman. Blake DeBow tried to make his way through. DeBow can't fire it. Goes behind the net. And Gruneveld's going to cover it up. Face-off is off to the left of the Whitby end. From behind the net went Fleming. He gets pickpocketed there by Jackman. Jackman back to the left for Ethan Sterling. Over here to the side. Shot on net. Stopped by Grunewald. Still loose at the side. They try to get a pass there for Blake DeBow. Owen Dobbs back to the line for Max Hutchins. Shot to the net. Stopped. Blake DeBow looked for the rebound that didn't come to him. Backhanded away against Hunnick. But Blake DeBow picks it off. DeBow shot. Not getting through. It hit Hunnick. And Grunewald didn't get a hold of it. But there was a quick whistle. And we get a stoppage in play. Face off now. Behind the net. Harder on the boards for Strzelczuk. Trying to dump this up. Lennox tries to make his way through. Putting it in behind the net. This will be a penalty coming up here. And it'll come. Looks like interference call. We'll see. Once the referee gets closer to the penalty box here, what the call is going to be. It is going to go to Ethan Jackman, though, for interference. I was right on the first guess there. Jackman goes for interference. The face-off will be off to the left of the Whitecaps end with 2:39 left. If the Whitecaps can kill it off, Jackman will be out of the box at 39 seconds. In behind the goal, trying to dig it out from the corner. Oldman to the other side. No shot yet. Oldman right to the front of the backhand. They score from the slot area. That one gets put past Owen Curran, and we're in a 2-1 game. "14 seconds is all it took for Whitby to strike on that power play. It was a slot area shot, just got backhanded on goal and past Curran. So now we're back to a one-goal game at 2-1. Whitecaps. Here's on the shot. That hit a stick and went in wide. Whitby taking advantage of the penalty, the first one of the game for North Shore. But looks like we might get another one as we're getting a stoppage in play. Not sure what the stoppage is for, but Pomeroy now to take this draw. Trying to dump it up. Back it up there for Mason Gallinaro. Chipped away and into the penalty box area at a play. Face off here from center. Gets one there by the Whitecaps. And here comes Adam Cadicolo to try and get to that loose puck. Cadicolo gets through. He's got Gallinaro at the front. Tipped that red. That got stopped by Grunewald, though. Big hit against Olden in behind the net. Right in front for Adam Cadicolo. He can't find it. In behind him was Braden Davidson with a shot. As Davidson couldn't find the 5-hole. Got shut up by Grunewald. Face-off was won by Whitby, but a turnover. Here comes Strzelczuk, though. Strzelczuk takes a hit by Farmer as it goes behind the Whitby net. Lead pass. Here comes Lennox along with Strzelczuk, but he almost collided there. Here comes Josh Morse. Morse in. Shot. Stopped. Rebound at the side. Hopping over the stick there at the side of the net by Max Hutchins. And cleared out. Knocked down here by Ethan Sterling from center ice. The pass is going over the stick of everybody, back into the Whitby end. Hutchings tried to stick to his man against Marcoux. They can't backhand it out against Morse, so here comes a chance with a pass, tipped in there to himself by Chapman. Last minute of play of period number 3. Or period number 2, sorry. Knocked down here by Bartlett, trying to make his way through. Bartlett up in front, over the stick, shot. That didn't make it through. Good block by the Whitecaps, and they clear it out. Back with 2 the other way. Good job by Morse to stay on side, but the intended pass back to him was out of his reach. From their own end, hard off glass and out. Here comes Bartlett to try and skid after it. He chips it in. Off to the side from behind the goal, gets scooped up by Michael Drew. 20 seconds left. In behind the net, it goes for Seth Sparks. Over here for Michael Drew, but the pass was out of his reach. They're trying to get here at the side. Dobbs had his stick knocked out of his hands. It's over here at the side, as it's right here at center. Getting it over here to the side of the net. That is going to do it for our period number 2. We'll have a second intermission before heading to the third period. The Whitecaps are up 2-1. Started out at 2-0 on goals by Owen Dobbs and Josh Morse, but a penalty to Ethan Jackman for interference. Whitby converted on to make it 2-1 to go to the third. Here we go for period number 3 from the Iroquois Park Arena in Whitby. This has been cut to a 1-goal game at 2-1. So we're in for a good finish here in Whitby on this Monday night. 20 minutes left to go on the clock. Zach Nash's pass. It's through center as Dobbs went to accept it, and the only thing he accepted was a hit by Marcoux. Picked off there by Owen Dobbs again. Dobbs back on his feet as he tried to get through. This is going to be a penalty coming up here to Whitby as they touch that up. Morse is going to take this draw deep in the Whitby end. Trying to win it. It gets won though by Whitby. Hard around the boards. Kept in here by Patrick Farmer. Farmer tried to get through and could not. It gets cleared away. Owen Curran will stop this from behind his own net for Patrick Farmer. Farmer trying to make his way through. A couple of defenders will poke it to himself as this goes behind the net, and then he takes this man off the puck. Looking to set it up in front. Whitecaps trying to take back their 2-goal lead. They're working on a power play. There's a shot that's off to the right. Kicked off to the right by Groneveld. Back to the line. Farmer again has it, but now swept off his stick and comes away at center. Patrick Farmer from his own zone. Try to get around Noah Lennox here for a chance. Farmer will get it over here to the side for Josh Goodwin. Chipping it over here for Farmer again as he tries to make his way through. That'll go off the boards for Morse, who will tip it in. Owen Dobbs trying to be the first one on the puck. It's a turnover. Dobbs, pass in front, they score! Josh Morse with his second of the game, put it into the open side for a power play goal to make it 3-1. Face-off will be here at center to be taken by Waylon Morris. Pomeroy to take it for Whitby. Wins it cleanly. Here comes the chance to dump it in. This goes off to the corner of the Whitecaps. Elliott Blowen coming after it. Trying to tip it out. This is kept in here from the line. A rolling puck. Zach Nash's got a hold of it. He'll put it behind the net for Elliott Blowen as they try and get it out. It's a tape-to-tape pass, and here comes Waylon Morris. Morris shot. Scores! Morris with a high shot. And I think the Whitecaps have Groneveld figured out on this night. A few goals have gone up and over his shoulders. Some perfect shots, which have made it now 4-1 as they've struck in with 2 to start this third period. Face off here from center now. And it looks like Whitby is going to take a timeout after finding themselves down now by 3 goals. Face off will be here center. Waylon Morris, after just making this one 4-1, will stay out there. Here comes a chance, a shot on net. Good stop there by Michael Drew. Got in the way of that. Throw it up here. Picked off again by Michael Drew. There's a pass trying to get through. Hunnick was a get there. Mason Gallinaro will get it and send it down the ice back into the Whitby end. Around the boards here for Hunnick. This is scooped up. Henzo is in behind. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Hunnick is on net. And that'll get covered up and held on to by Owen Curran. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the North Shore end. Noah Lennox loses a draw to Ethan Jackman. Big defensive win by him. Blake DeBow now coming out here with Jackman and Max Hutchings. The pass for Hutchings is picked up. Trying to make his way through for Jackman. Jackman drop pass. Sterling shot. Not getting through to the net. Kept in here by Josh Goodwin from the line. From behind the net goes Blake DeBow. DeBow walking right out here. Can't stuff it in. Here comes Sterling. Shot. Not getting through to the net. Good block on the way in. Blake DeBow tried to go after here at the side. This is going past Goodwin down the ice and going for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the Whitby end. Getting one there and trying to dump it up. Good pass, tape to tape over the stick of Pomeroy. No icing. Zach Nash on it. Pomeroy and Nash in the corner. Out in front, nobody there but a white jersey, number 96. Max Hutchings getting up here with Blake DeBow, trying to make his way through. It's off on that right side. Taking off the stick. Here comes a chance back up the other way. He's coming in there with Pomeroy on nets. Easy steer side save there by Owen Curran. Big hit there in the corner by Jackman. Here comes Blake DeBow along with Patrick Farmer over here for Farmer. That was going to be offside on that pass. Here comes Seth Sparks. Sparks from his own end. Tried to dump it in. He hit Cadicolo on the way through on that dump in. That goes down behind the net for icing. Face-off now is off to the left of the Whitby end. Adam Cadicolo to take the draw. Hard around the boards and up into the netting. Out of play. Adam Cadicolo now to take this draw in the offensive end. Off to the left of the Whitby end. Fleming on it. Puts it around the boards. He tried to go against Morse. From center. Here comes a chance now to bring it in. Going wide to set it up in front. Medor couldn't get the pass. Here comes a chance now for the Whitecaps. 3 coming in there with Josh Morse. He comes in and Cadicolo skates it in offside. Face-off is won by Waylon Morris. Now over here for Josh Goodwin. He'll flip it in. This is going to get stopped behind the goal there by Grunewald. Knocked down here from center. Good job here by Goodwin. Went for the pass, but it hopped over the stick of Owen Dobbs and back into the Whitby end. Played almost 5 minutes here of period number 3. Whitecaps have scored 2 goals, 1 on the power play. Josh Morse, Waylon Morris, the 2 goal scorers here in the third. Owen Dobbs, Josh Morse, the goal scorers for the Whitecaps in the second. That goes behind the net. Henzo will scoop that up. Henzo almost lost control of it. Here comes a chance now to move this up. That's a tape-to-tape pass to be brought in. Shot on goal. Easy block off save there by Owen Curran. From the side with Owen Dobbs and Zach Nash. From their own end, they'll stretch it over here to the side of the net with a pass for Chapman. And Chapman will tip it past Nash into the corner, scooped up here by Bluin. Here they come, trying to get it up through center for Waylon Morris, but went over his stick and Marcoux put it back in behind the net where Bluin gets it. This is up in the air and hopping over the stick. Back off to the corner comes Max Hutchings now, but he won't get there in time. It'll go for icing. Face off now to be won. Michael Drew to put it behind the net for Seth Sparks. Trying to dig it out, flipping up, knocked down there by Fleming. Hunnick will come over here to the side. Behind the net, Jackman picked it off and now sweeps it over here from Michael Drew. Blake DeBow for Jackman now. Ethan Jackman trying to make his way in. He's taking one right to the front of the net and sets it up in front in some feet area. Blake DeBow tried to get a stick on that and taken away here by Hunnick. Hunnick's pass is out of the reach and down the ice past Medor for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Whitby end. And getting one there behind the goal. Coming around to the side, Patrick Farmer will cut it off on the left wall. Now setting up Adam Cadicolo to try and bounce it in from the side, and Groneveld made that stop. Trying to keep this in there was good when he's not going to. Knocked down here from their own end by Ethan Sterling, who dumped it back in. Over here to the side, here comes a chance to dump in by Chapman, dumping Chase behind the goal. Sterling now gets it. Ethan Sterling from his own end, now gets it past Chapman and through center. Right back onto the stick of Josh Goodwin now. Goodwin seeing Pomeroy coming in, taking his time behind the net. Will now set up here for Patrick Farmer. Farmer drop pass. Here comes a chance to move it up. Over through center. And that's going to roll in wide of the net. Patrick Farmer's going to go after his man and behind the goal. Slapped around. Here comes a chance to skate with it. Coming up through center and tipped in by Bartlett around the boards. In behind the net comes Elliot Blowen to try and win this battle. Getting some help with Zach Naish now, and it comes free. Naish gets it. Over here for Farmer. His stretch pass for Josh Morris went over his stick. Slapped right back in. Gets stopped there by Curran. And Naish will scoop it up and clear it away. This is Marcoux coming in and fires a shot after the whistle high and wide. Face off now from center. Braden Davidson trying to win that draw with Waylon Morris, but brought in here by Hunnick with a shot. Stop there, and it'll get covered up by Curran. Face off is one deep by Waylon Morris. For Sparks, Michael Drew has that. Takes his time in behind his net, and now sets it up with a late pass. That's tape to tape for Braden Davidson. Davidson tried to get through and could not. Goes in behind the net. Here comes a chance to move it out. Not going to happen. Mason Gallinaro cut it off. But he gave it right back there to Strzelchuk, who takes it behind the net. Strzelchuk with a stretch pass. That's knocked down here by Bartlett at center. And then he gets met there by Gallinaro as Bartlett gets taken down. That's fired in and past Curran. And it's a 4-2 game. Hunnick is going to get the goal, number 14 for Whitby, which cuts this now to a 2-goal game again at 4-2. Whitby going to change some players as the goal scorer Hunnick is going to go off the ice. We'll get a face off here at center. Not sure if I picked up the goal on that because it was right in front of us with that big hit. So we'll see whether the camera is quick enough to get the goal. Blake DeBow will clear this away. Kept in by Dobbs over here at the side. Goodwin trying to get it out. From behind him was Ethan Jackman. Jackman went for the pass. That's knocked down here from center and put right back into Curran, who makes that catch stop and drops it off for Sterling. Looking to move it over here. Here comes a chance for Jackman to skate with it. Jackman through center. Found Dobbs. Pass. DeBow. Jackman can't get the stick on that pass. From behind their own net. This is a chance for a lead pass for Chapman, broken up. Josh Goodwin and Chapman off to the corner. Goodwin almost taken off his feet. Over here at the side, the Whitecaps take it away with Jackman hard around the boards. Knocked down there by Wong, but he'll turn it over to the Wong team. Over here for Jackman, trying to dump this in on his backhand behind the net. Groneveld caught that and fired it around the boards. Here comes Chapman again. He almost got hit there by Zach Naish. Elliot Blowen will take this from behind his own net. Turn over there to Marcoux. Zach Naish from his own end over here to the side. It's a late pass to be brought in here by Patrick Farmer. Farmer is not going to make his way in. Josh Morris is behind him. Coming around the side. Elliot Blowen will keep this alive, but here comes 3 Whitby players back over the line. Let out by Olden. Olden can't shoot it though. He got knocked off his stick. Josh Morse with a pass to the side for Patrick Farmer. Farmer brings it in, looking to take a shot through a screen area. Instead, he tried to find Max Hutchings for a redirect and couldn't connect behind the goal. Josh Morse on that. Trying to win this from behind the goal. Taking off the stick, and here comes Whitby back the other way, looking for the stretch pass out of the reach. Here comes a chance. He's on his own, and he scores. Strzalchuk goes through the 5-hole of Curran, and now we're cut to a one-goal game at 4-3. Face off here for the center. Now in goal for the Whitecaps is Max Carrier-Kerr as he'll take over with 9 minutes left to go. Whitby have cut this to a one-goal game. This goes behind the net, and Groneveld will stop it. Chance to get this puck out. Adam Kadiklo over here at the side was going to get a stick on it. Here comes a chance back the other way for Mador. Mador chipping it deep behind the net. It'll be a collision in behind the goal. Picked up here, back to the blue line. Looking to get a shot through a screen area. That gets blocked on the way through, and the Whitecaps get it. Let out by Braden Davidson, who tipped it in. Over here to the side, they're going to look to get this puck over here. This is a chance to dump it into the corner behind the net. Pomeroy and Goodwin after that loose puck behind the goal. Trying to come after it there was Adam Kadiklo, knocked down here by Ethan Sterling for Josh Goodwin. Here comes a chance. It's a 2-on-1. Getting up here with Dobbs and Gallinaro. Gallinaro's shot is blocked off to the right by Groneveld. Looking to cause another turnover. And they do. Gallinaro to the front, but out of the reach of Dobbs. Slapped out of the zone and out. Zach Nish with it. From behind, Blake DeBow. DeBow can't get through to the net. Swept off his stick and fired down the ice past Nish. It's a rolling puck. Not enough for icing. Zach Nish. The pass for Dobbs was out of his reach. This one is enough for icing and will come back into the Whitecaps' end. Wong now to take the draw. One cleanly. Strzalchuk trying to bat it down here to himself. Strzalchuk shot going wide. Whitecaps getting that loose puck here from Michael Drew. Trying to get it out. Kept in here by Vesey. Not going to shoot it. Jackman trying to get after this loose puck here. Tried to dump it up through center. It's up in the air. Strzalchuk tried to get it. Dumped in by Jackman behind the net. Groneveld just drops this off and behind his own goal. This is going far down the ice and going for icing. 7-11 is on the clock. Still 7 minutes left to go here. Now one-goal game. Behind the net goes Ethan Sterling. He's going to get Olden all over him. And behind the net one, Josh Goodwin after it. The pass is over here to the side for Jackman to try and make it through. Up in the air. That's getting knocked down here by Ethan Sterling. And behind him was Josh Goodwin. Goodwin with a chance to clear it out. Not happening. Right on goal. There's the first stop for Carrier-Kerr, and the rebound is slapped in wide. Knocked down here from their own zone. Here comes Mador. Mador gets met as the 13s collide. Ethan Sterling with the hit. Pomeroy through center. Back here to the line. Taking his time from behind the net as they started up with a pass. Out of the reach of Mador, and Sterling gets it. Hard off the glass, off boards and out. Chapman. Pass for Mador. He'll backhand it, and Ethan Sterling will knock it down over here for Josh Morse. Patrick Farmer with it now. Tape to tape for Ethan Jackman to try and make his way in. And can't beat. Groneveld, who makes that save. Over the stick, Elliot Bluen. Now for Zach Nish. Nish dumps it away at center and gets put back in. This is going to be a stoppage in play. Face off. Trying to win this Back in the zone, it's going to be Waylon Morris trying to dig it out. From behind the goal goes Max Hutchings to try and dig it deeper. In behind the net. This is going to be Hunting who's going to lose the puck. Max Hutchings gets it behind the goal for Adam Cadicolo now. Cadicolo tried to win the battle. Waylon Morris is over here at the side. They try and get it out. Whitecaps just trying to hold on. Max Hutchings a shot. Good block. Got a stick in the way. Trying to get it up. Picked off here by Hutchings again. Hutchings is hit. Hutchings might have got the most of that with the hit. It goes behind the net. It gets stopped there by Carrier Kerr and behind the goal. Starting it from the own end comes Max Hutchings off the boards. It's over here at the side against Pomeroy and Marcoux. Zach Nish with it. Over here at the side, he's trying to tangle him up over there. It's going to be Elliot Bluen. Over here at the side. Coming free there for Zach Nish. And that's Max Hutchings over here at the side to try and get it out. Nish will get it over here to the side. That pass is out of the reach. Pomeroy for Moore. Mador dropping off there for Olden. Here comes a chance now for Blake Debeau. Debeau, pass is out of the reach of Owen Dobbs. We're under 5 minutes left to go now. It's in the feet, as that was Braden Davidson trying to put it back into the corner. And they do. That's going to be offside, and Bartlett touches it up on the offside call. Face off now from center. Just outside of the blue line. Henzo with a pass there to the side. Hopping over the stick up Braden Davidson. Blake Debeau now over the stick of Owen Dobbs. Down the ice. Here comes a pass. Down the ice and goes off to the corner. Bouncing up in front and gets covered up by Carrier Kerr. Face-off is won there by the Whitecaps. Josh Morris not going to get there. Trying to keep it in here at the side. It's Patrick Farmer. Hunink taking it from behind the net. Trying to set it up in front. He gets met by Michael Drew. And in comes Farmer with a pass. Dumped on net. We got to watch out for Groneveld. Still about 2 minutes left. See when he's going to go to the bench for the extra attacker. Here's a shot. Blockered off to the right there by Groneveld. Farmer went for the hit. It gets knocked down here from center. Bluen's pass for Josh Morse as he tries to dump it back in. Morse put it behind the net and Groneveld just leaves it back there. That's an opportunity now to skate with it from his own end with a lead pass. That's up with a stick. Knocked down here by Ethan Sterling. Sterling to the side for Patrick Farmer. Here comes a chance now to guess it over here to the side. Now for Patrick Farmer, he's going to dump it in, and it goes out of play. Face-off here is in front of us. Jackman now to take the draw. Trying to flip this in. Trying to get up there against Max Hutchings. Hutchings and Jackman off in that corner. Whitecaps trying to keep it in the Whitby end as much as they can and hold on to this 1-goal lead. It's in behind the net. Getting it over here to the side. Looking for a stretch pass there. Knocked down here from center. Michael Drew is in from behind. He's tripped up there. Noah Lennox and Pomeroy try to get to it. Marcoux has it. Marcoux hard around and dumped in over Carrier Kerr. Elliot Bluen with it. Tried to find a way to get it out. Groneveld's got to be looking at the bench area. There's a minute 20 left. Over here to the side for Max Hutchings. Pomeroy will just let Elliot Bluen take this from behind the net. Max Hutchings has it. And behind the goal for Elliot Bluen. Bluen can't get it out. It got kept alive there at the blue line. There goes Grunewald to the bench area for the extra attacker. Whitecaps have the open net to shoot at. Will they get the chance to get it in there? There it is, rolling! Scores! Just enough juice to make it into the back of the net. And it's a 5-3 Whitecaps lead. 54 seconds left to go on the clock. Blake DeBow to take this draw. Over here at the side, here comes a chance to dump it in here by Henzel, and he puts it behind the net. Ethan Sterling on it. Try to get it over there for Midori, couldn't get to it. Strzelchuk gets it. That's high and off the glass and dumped off to the corner behind the net, and it goes for icing. Off is off to the left of the Whitby end to be taken by Blake DeBow. Seth Sparks had the chance to keep it in and puts it behind the net. There goes Marcoux after that. Marcoux hard around the boards and out. Michael Drew with it. Not going to get there. Here's Henzo now. This is offside. Michael Drew on it. 10 seconds left to go, and Whitecaps are going to leave this game in Whitby with a 5-3 victory, and they're going to split their back-to-back after the 2-0 loss to the York Simcoe Express. They came out in the third period and jumped out to a big 4-1 lead, but goals by Hunink and Strzelchuk cut the lead to 4-3. Max Carrier-Kerr came in after that, and nothing else was put in past the Whitecaps goalies, and they hit one just enough to put one into the empty net and leave Whitby with a 5-3 victory